You doggone right. I'm smiling like a man whose girl has made enough food for the 3 days she's working to keep him eating. That's right, she took care of me because she knows if she don't do that, I'm either A, not going to eat, or I'm going to be out having to forage for food, load up the gun, go hunting, maybe kill something I can eat. Do I look like a hunter to you? No, not against hunting. I'm just a bad shot. Can't hit what I aim at. Safest place for you to be when I'm holding the gun is right down range. You good. Don't be beside that. Don't be left or right. You could be in trouble. But if you directly in front of me, you're as safe as you could possibly be. I can't hit nothing with a gun. I'm terrible at it. So that's why she does that. That and it's not the 1800s. I could just go to Fry's and buy some chicken and cook it. But again, that would require work. And my girl knows I'm not doing that. I'm not about that life. So I'm blessed. She took care of me. Yeah, I just admitted to being lazy. That's what happens. Boy, she did make me some good stuff. I don't know if you ever had it either. It's like a grinder with pasta in a bowl. Eating like a man going to the chair. A lot of stuff has happened since I've been away a minute. Let me just tell you, a lot has been going on, not the least of which is Iran. And all I could think about that is, ain't I seen this movie? Are we not on a sequel? Is this the third one? Is this Return of the Jedi? Where are we in this trilogy? I don't know, but I know I'm tired of hearing about it. Imagine you are too. I'm sitting here thinking. Reminds me of a story. Reminds me of when I was a kid. I liked fire. I didn't like it a little bit. I liked it in the unhealthy sort of way. I like to burn things. I like to catch things on fire. My parents didn't approve. I was taught young that was a bad idea. I liked barrel fires. I like grills. I like anything that's got a fire in it. Those tabletop fireplaces, you know, that you just, they light up their gas. I will sit by one of them all day. I'm a fire crazy person. I love it. My mama told me many times, and so did my daddy, boy, you need to stop playing with that fire. I didn't stop playing with the fire. Luckily, I didn't do anything stupid. I didn't burn anything down. I didn't hurt myself while I was young. Now, long about the time I was 18 or so, my buddy Darren called me, and Darren said, "Hey, man, I need you to come over to Chris's mom's lot over here in Clemson Terrace, and we're going to burn the lot off so that we'll have good, healthy grass next year." I think I replied something like, "Y'all should have led when we're starting a fire. Be over there in a few minutes." So I got over there, and I figured these guys were smarter than me because they were a couple years older than me. That was a presumption. Because when I got over there, they explained to me that we had this half-acre field, which is a pretty good-sized lot, that we're going to burn off. I was like, great. Has the plumbing been run? We got a well? We got anything where there's water? No. 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 Do you know we need water? We got a fire. What's wrong with you people? No. Okay. So what are we going to do? We have shovels. We have 3 shovels and a half-acre. We just figured, you know, if it got away, all 3 of us could run over and stop it like they do on TV with the fire line. Yeah, that was our plan. Brilliant, wasn't it? Somehow, I got designated gas can guy. So here's what I thought. Tell me this is stupid if you want. I'm okay with it. I put gas in the middle, and I made my way out. Making my way out. I'm doing good, not bothering nobody, getting everything just a little bit at a time. You know, I ain't trying to saturate nothing. I ain't trying to start no video, country music video kind of fire. I'm just trying to get a little fire going. Everything was good. Guys were all like, yeah, I think we're good. So here's another thought that I had. I'll just take a match, strike it, you know, a good wooden one. I'll chunk it in the middle, and then it'll nicely, uniformly burn its way out because that's what I figured fire did. How would I know? So I did that. And I was partially right. I was pretty good, actually. The fire went round and around and around and around and right around the perimeter. It was beautiful how perfect it worked. My guys thought I was some kind of fire slayer. till it got all the way back around to me, and it didn't stop. No, it didn't stop where I was. It just kept coming. It just kept coming, and I was running. All the fire saw was my elbow and my backside. I was getting it. I stopped, it catch up. No good. So I just kept running. And I ran up the only tree that we left on the lot. Thank the good Lord for it. The fire kept coming. It kept coming right up the tree. It didn't care about the tree. And then it got on my shoes and it's still coming. I panicked. I kicked my shoes off and the fire stopped coming. Fire burnt my shoes, bottom of the tree. Yeah, Darren and Chris could not stop laughing. It was hysterical to them. I remember sitting in the tree thinking to myself, this is what Mama meant. This right here. Yeah. Sat in that tree. Got lucky. Didn't get burnt. Property was clean. New house put on. Lawn looked fantastic next year. I kept my eyebrows. It was a win for everyone. I did lose a pair of shoes in the whole deal, and I had to jump out of a tree that I wasn't prepared for, but whatever. We got it done. Now, the warning here is my mother told me, as did my father, as did a lot of people, that fire can get you and it will bite back. Sometimes you have to be told things multiple times by multiple people in multiple different languages for you to understand that you can't do that. But you know what? You got to test your boundaries. Like a dog on a leash, going to run to the end, right? Snatches back, does it again. Same thing. That's where we're at. You were told 3 times. You did it again. Unfortunately, consequences don't arrive gently. I've learned that in life. They come in hard and fast. Unfortunately, well, you people got to figure that out now, and we're going to lose some of ours too. For what? That's why I don't do politics, because it makes me mad. I did see this. Speaking of things that can get a man riled up, did you not see what NBC did? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's big, and we're all pretending that everything is just fine. And it ain't. It is not. They just canceled. Canceled. I mean, canceled. Access Hollywood. After 30 years. Are you kidding me? After 30 years? I had to sit down when I saw the news. Everybody's out here acting like, it's just fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to be fine. We could just find something else to watch. We'll adjust. No, we won't. I beg to differ. We will not just adjust. That's not how this works. 30 years. You can't just cancel Access Hollywood after 30 years and act like society is going to function normally the next morning, cause it is not. That show was holding this country together with duct tape and celebrity rumors. How are we supposed to know anything now? We're not. How are we going to know if somebody clapped too softly when somebody else won an Oscar and give them the side eye? We're not. How are we going to know if that was a standing ovation, if it was genuine, or if it's a law in California? We're not. Because we don't have Access Hollywood. Thank you, NBC. How am I supposed to find out the 2 celebrities that I didn't even know were dating have broken up over a juice cleanse and irreconcilable differences? I'm not. It's not okay. We need to talk about it as a society, as a people. And wasn't the only show they canceled Wilkos and that other guy. And wasn't Wilkos like the security guard for Springer? Which, by the way, may have been the greatest all-time show ever. I would have given anything to sit in the audience just one time. Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. Man, I would. They're throwing chairs. That's what I'm talking about. Get to the end and Jerry's on there all like, you should love one another. No, we loving one another. Throw chairs, Jerry. That's what I came for. I didn't come for loving one another. If I came for loving one another, I would watch Oprah. Didn't come for that. I came for the mayhem. That's why I come to Access Hollywood. You're acting like I can just go off to work now, not knowing if someone wore the same dress as somebody else. This is chaos, and this is how civilizations crumble. You can think I'm kidding all you want, but I am not. I'm not. Oh, don't worry. It's just another show. Well, you can just go watch E.T. No, I can't. Can't watch E.T. Nobody can watch E.T. Stupid. That show right there, this is all of E.T. In the previews during your local news, you're going to hear, and then, you know, the people on ET are going to pop up and they're going to go, huge news about the king of country music, Garth Brooks. It's big and it's tonight. Now I got to go. Now I got to sit down, right? I'm invested. What am I going to do? I'm going to sit there. I'm going to sit through the commercial break, and it's going to be fine. And they're going to do the next segment, and they're going to tell me that Britney is dancing too much and drinking too much, and somebody's messing with her finances, and she's spending too much money. Then they're going to look dead in the camera. We're going to hear different music, different everything. It's going to be a full-on new Zoom everything, and they're going to say, coming up next, Garth Brooks has a new love, and we'll explain it right here. Next. Da-na-na-na-na-na. That's what's going to happen. Then when they come back, they're all going to be sitting at a table. They're not serious anymore. And they're going to say, well, it's official now. Garth Brooks has a new love. That's right. Garth admitted that he likes Braum's ice cream. And Braum's is often delivered to him when he's on the road. It's an Oklahoma favorite. They sit around the table, like they just pulled the wool over our eyes. I was invested. I sat down, went through a half a sleeve of Oreos, worrying about if Garth and Trisha were going to break up because of you. I can't watch E.T. It's not fair. I ain't got time for all that. And then I started thinking, why would NBC cancel a show that's been a rating and a financial success for 30 plus years? And then it hit me. This is not ratings. This is not budget. This is Mario Lopez. Yeah, I don't want to come across as crass, but Mario Lopez is too damn pretty. There, I said it. There's a line. There's such a thing as crossing a line. Jennifer Aniston, Mario Lopez, you're too pretty. You crossed it. Bro, I'm sorry. It's not my fault you got the dimples, the hair, the body, the everything, the ability, the skills. That's not my fault. The good Lord blessed you. He just overblessed you. That's what happened. I'm follically underblessed. You're beauty overblessed. Sorry, bro. Mario Lopez is so pretty. NBC didn't cancel the show. They ran out of adjectives. Seriously, that's all that happened. Mario Lopez is so pretty. HD is like, I'm doing the best I can, but this still feels unrealistic. That's the case. All of those poor people got fired because Mario Lopez just too pretty. Makeup artists show up and they're just ready to apologize. My bad. Sorry to take your money. There's nothing I can do to improve upon this. He's really pretty. The lighting people just leave. Because why? What are they even doing there? He's pretty in the daytime. His skin probably shines in the middle of the night. You could probably use him in the desert to guide your way like the North Star and Mario Lopez's shiny, dimply face. He's pretty. I can't help that, neither can he. It's like a curse for him, too. He can't do news. Teleprompter will start flirting with this man. Yeah, he's too pretty. He can't do TV. He can't do weather. The man starts covering a hurricane. The hurricane arrives and just says, you know what? My bad. Turns and goes back out to the coast or worse, back to Africa. It's not fair. He's just too pretty. If he worked at Waffle House, you would go in hungry and leave humbled. Do you realize that Mario Lopez has been 32 years old since 1996? I'm not making that up. That level of pretty shouldn't even be on before 10 p.m. It's a safety hazard. You don't believe me? Pictures do not lie. Pictures don't lie about how pretty this man is. Take a look at this. Are you kidding me? Come on, who won the DNA lottery? You did, you did. Sorry, bro. If you're ugly like me, you can be around forever. Pretty like you. It's a short run. He's so pretty you don't watch the show, you just sort of recover from it, right? I mean, think about it. Mario Lopez is so pretty, mirrors don't reflect him, they compliment him. So pretty, sunscreen wears him. All facts, not making this up. Father Time checked on him in 2008 and went, nah, I think we're good. I'm just going to go ahead and skip you. Tox looks at Mario Lopez for career advice. He's pretty. I'm sorry they're all out of a job. That ain't my fault. God just overblessed the man's all I'm saying. Since he was a kid, he looked like all the menudo. The Kardashians keep up with him. So yeah, we're all out here and everybody's like, it's just another canceled show. No, it was the one place that we could all go together and feel just a little worse about ourselves, but together, right? I ain't saying Mario Lopez caused the cancellation, but at some point, NBC had to look at the man and go, you know what? No matter who we put on nightly news, they can't compete with that jawline. So they finally had to let them go. And if you think about it honestly, after 30 years, the only thing that remains unchanged on Access Hollywood is Mario Lopez. At some point, he's not a host, it's just a setting. Set that on, and it doesn't even age. It's amazing. So I'm dating, I'm going to talk more about why I've been out in a minute, but I'm dating a middle child. Now, I don't know how much you know about middle children, or if you've ever been around or hung out, or maybe you are a middle child. Well, then you know a few things. One, they don't speak unless there's really a committee to approve it. That's not really what they do. She's a people pleaser. Like, just take care of everything, it's going to be fine. Borderline functional mute, doesn't talk a lot, because everything in her life's okay. How was your day? It was good. How was lunch? Fine. How was your shift at the hospital? Normal. That's pretty much what you get. Like, that's the conversation between me and my girl most days. What you want to watch on TV? I don't care. It's kind of the whole report. There's no extras. Less details than a weather app. The other day, she looked at me and she said, I had an interesting day at work today. Stop the press. Stop. I said, hold on a minute. You're not just going to drop interesting day at work on me and walk away like nothing happened. No. I grabbed a bag of chips. I sat down, grabbed a cold drink. It's like watching the Super Bowl. I wanted to hear the whole story. I was in. Secretary of Silence was speaking. I want to hear it. She said, well, I was at the nurse's station today with my nursing friends. You know, we're just talking. I'm already impressed because we're deep into this story by now, and like a couple of sentences have happened, so it's pretty good. It's a good day here in Budland. Next thing I know, she says, my girlfriend said she wasn't feeling too good there at the nurse's station, bless her heart. Then she just passed out. She just casually said it. She said, I went through all the procedures. I'm all like, what'd you do? Went through all the procedures, you know. Code orange, stat, or whatever it is. In my mind, I think it's sort of Chicago Med, right? I see the gurney come through. It's empty. The doors go this way. We load her up on the gurney. Headlights, people are coming. Cars are coming in right through ER. Boom, boom, boom. Can I get one more question for? I mean, that's all going on in my head. My girl was like, no, we got her taken care of. She's fine. I'm like, all right, That was crazy. Definitely worth a bag of chips. It's a full story. That's a whole episode. That's cool. We can shut it down. Wrap the lights, boys. That was it. And then she goes, well, then I had to go to another floor. Now we got a podcast going on. I want to hear the whole, we got a sequel. This is a big deal. So now I'm leaning forward. Got a little nacho cheese grease, little nacho cheese dust on my shirt up in here. It's all right. I'm just getting after it. I'm paying attention like this is a big deal. I'm in it. Locked. She goes, so I turned the corner and I was talking to another nurse. You ain't gonna believe it. She passed right out. Now I'm laughing. I shouldn't be, but I am. Because what are the odds? When was the last time you went to work and 2 people passed out? When was that? That's what I thought. It's been a minute, hasn't it? Yes. Yes, it has. Been a long time. I'm trying to think. I don't know what day that was for me. I went to work. 2 people passed out. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't had that day. Haven't had that. She was all like nothing ever happened. Just like, it's cool. What? People dropping like we're down to 2% on an iPhone. Just out. Blah. I said, what did you say when the second nurse dropped? She said, I looked at her, I said, damn, another one? I lost it. I was crying because that's not the energy you expect from a nurse, right? You expect compassion, some urgency even. No, this is mild inconvenience, like a printer jam. I mean, just nothing. Just, how you doing? Oh, I'm good. Oh, damn, not another one. Onward and upward we go, like it's raining nurses in there. So casual, like she's ordering lunch. Well, not another one. I said, hold on. You didn't run out. You didn't panic. You just accepted it like it's part of the job now? Because, I mean, at this point, I'm bawling. Because in my mind, she's just walking through the hospital like, all right, room 204, let's get a vitals check over here, room 205. Somebody's unconscious again. She's telling the story like it's nothing. No emotion, no build-up, just, yeah, 2 people passed out at work. Like she saw 2 squirrels in the yard. That's not how I'm wired. Because I immediately went, you work in a fainting facility now. We should call Access. Oh, wait, Access Hollywood's out of business. Let's call Entertain. No. I don't know. They'll make a big deal out of it, though. We need to get this looked at. The best part of all this story is everybody's fine. Everybody's cool. Other than, people that work with my girlfriend take surprise naps. That's a little odd. My girlfriend is walking around like she's dealing with a minor inconvenience, but I swear that's the line that delineates me from a nurse. Because they don't panic. They don't overreact. Not another one. That's not how I do. If I see one person pass out at work, let me tell you something. I'm done for the day. I'm going home. I'm calling 911. Even if I'm a nurse, I don't care. I'm calling 911 from the parking lot, and all they're going to hear is, y'all got something wrong inside that hospital, and you need to fix it. Forward, out.